Hello YouTubers, Tross here, and I'm playing some more Kerbal Space Program. This is probably going to be my last episode of First Contract, and I don't know if I'm going to start up Economic Boom right away. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll do some challenges or try going through some of the scenarios that they have. But in the last episode, we came back from Minmus, and we had enough science to complete the whole tech tree. So the science that we have here, on Kerbal we got a lot, not much from mountains or deserts, or even the launch pad, but pretty good amount from everywhere else. From the moon, we got a few of the biomes, not all of them. But the ones except for the far side crater, the ones that we did go to, we got a lot of science from. And then, we went to Minmus twice. And we hit basically all the biomes. The lesser flats we have a little less data from. It's one of the places we hit during our first trip. But other than that, yeah, we got lots of science. So what we have left, and what we're going to accomplish in this episode, is we have some... Hey, Gene, we got some... contracts still open. And I want to finish those out. So, orbiting Kerbal suborbital trajectory and rescue Sherman from orbit. I think we can all do all of them in one trip. Now we do have interesting things like Explore Duna, Explore Eve, Explore Ike. Yeah. And maybe I'll be doing them in the future. I'm gonna probably take a little bit of a break. Plant a flag on the moon. Hey, we were there. Could have given us that while we were there. So, let's try to rescue Sheet and Kerman. And I'm gonna go with the Mark 1-2 command pod, and we'll just leave somebody out. And that will give us the room to rescue. We need some fuel to get back and to maneuver around. Should be more than plenty. I'm gonna stick a LVN engine on there because we need to test it. TRXL stack separator. Rocco Max decoupler. There we go. TRXL stack separator. How are we gonna get this into orbit? You probably know I always overbuild my things, my ships. So, how are we gonna overbuild this one? Skipper is probably way too powerful. What do we have? You know what? I'm just gonna stick a skipper on there. Stack separator, decoupler. We get too far. Let's put some items we need on here, like solar panels and maybe some parachutes. The engine is a bit on the expensive side, so I want to make sure we recover it. Snap to the engines go there. Actually, let's put those there on the diagonals. Put some RCS thrusters and fuel. And propulsion. That should be good. And should be everything we need to rendezvous. We need to get off the ground though now. And I'm just gonna do my typical overbuilding. That should be way more than enough thrust to get this up. However, for good measure, we are going to add some solid boosters. And I'm gonna call that a ship. Well, just about. We're gonna need a little bit of struts. To prevent these solid boosters from shaking all around. Let's save here. Oh. Didn't want to save it as untitled. I wanted to figure out the name. I think we're up to mission 24, it looks like. Rescue. Save. Crew. A Jeb, you're a great pilot, but you should take a break here. In fact, I don't think Seafree has gone on a trip. So, Seafree and Bob will take care of this one. And let's check the staging. Okay. Launch clamp. It's 2 launch clamps. It said 2 launch clamps should be fine. There we go. We don't need to be a mile off the ground either. Oh, there we are. Alright, let's try this out. How did Jebediah get in there? Revert to assembly. Jeb, I said you're sitting this one out, and we're letting Alda G take this one. Alright, there we are. We are here. It looks like Shurton is going to be overhead in a short while. 39 parts, higher over 300 tons. Let's turn on SAS. Throttle to maximum. Let's get our fuel readings up here. And atomic in suborbital, stack separator orbiting. So we need to get into orbit with that stage. Alright, let's lift off in 3, 2, 1. And revert that. Revert to launch. Ooh. Need to make sure our launch clamps are in the right stage. SAS on. Throttle all the way up. We are lifting off in 3, 2, 1. There, that is much better. think it is okay. Keep an eye on that. Maybe throttle down slightly. There are 5 kilometers. We're about to pass 200 meters per second. Okay, solids are away, throttling up to compensate, and begin the gravity turn because we're over 10,000. Should start to pick up lots of speed really quick here. About a third of our fuel left for this stage. The engine is beginning to overheat again, or I shouldn't say beginning, it's getting high up on the scale there, but we're really starting to pick up some speed here. This is altitude about 100. Okay. We made it into orbit easily. I'm just going to plan out a circularizing maneuver. Something like that. And actually, I'm gonna drop this stage because it's gonna run out before we complete this burn, and we have plenty of fuel on this next stage. That's... There we go. It now says 6 seconds, but I am pretty sure that is completely wrong. Yeah. Gonna stage again. That says 47, but we weren't near full throttle. I'm gonna start burning about 20 and Just adjust the throttle until it says about 40. Actually, it probably even shouldn't be that long. Let's do 15. Okay, about to throttle up now. No, alright, maybe it was correct. We have the velocity here, the delta V, available to us. We need to test this stack separator in orbit, but at a lower orbit than we're currently at. So I'm going to stop this about 90. And yeah, we still have plenty of fuel left. So let's cut that out. And let's how are we doing on electric charge? We're okay. I can turn off SAS and we'll be even better. Let's time warp here until we are in this range here. And we're going down slowly. Fortunately, we'll waste all the fuel in here, but this was basically just to guarantee we would make orbit. So we're coming around. And just about to get into testing range. Alright, we are all good, except it's kind of hard to see on the dark side here, and I didn't include any lights. But let's just run the test. Alrighty, we have ran the test. I've started the engine. Once we get suborbital, we can hit the run test button. Right now, though, we want to kind of match orbits with Scherzen and Kerman. So let's set him as our target. We are off by 1.3 degrees. Yes, we are. So I'm gonna add a maneuver here. Where we can line up a little better, and then by thrusting, we can bring well, I was hoping this would show the intercepts getting closer, but maybe we have to wait until after the correction of our inclination for that to happen. So that looks pretty dead on. So let us fast forward, time warp around. What are we doing on power? Alright. Solar panels really aren't turned towards the sun, but alright, we got about, I'm trying to get about a minute to go for the burn. Alright, so let's, oh, we're really maneuverable now. Turn on SAS, or else we're going to be spinning around here forever. There we go. Alright, I doubt this is going to be 2 seconds because this engine is not nearly as powerful, but it is a lot more fuel efficient. So let's start at 10 seconds to go. And I say that's close enough. Alright. Let's add a maneuver here now. Now you can see the rendezvous getting close. .4 kilometers. Is that any closer? 1.1. Two. 0.9. That's going to be good enough. The node is in 33 seconds, and it's going to be a 14-second burn. All right. Wasn't exactly on, but 2.4. Alright. We're going to turn on our RCS and see if we can get this down. Oh yeah, look at that. 0.9, 0.7. 0.8 that way. Not doing anything. Not doing anything. 0.7 is pretty good. Turn off RCS. And we're just gonna time warp around here. We're taking the bigger path, and so Sheraton Kerman is gonna catch up to us. We should be able to see him. Or not. 60 kilometers away still. There he is. Starting to get close. And we're going to be catching up to him just at the edge of being in the sun. 10 kilometers away. 7, 5, let's go back to real time. We are going to need to slow down. We're going to be about 60 kilometers faster than he is. So we are at the relative velocity directions opposite. So we can slow down our speed to match his, which will match our orbits if we are able to bring our relative velocity to 0 exactly. Alright, when this gets to 1 kilometer, or actually, I'm going to start thrusting now. It will take us some time to bleed off all 60 meters per second. So we're close now. We can get down to 0.7, and that's where you gotta bleed off these final 10 meters per second here. In about 100 meters of distance. Alright, he's coming up alongside us, maybe a little below us. And yeah, it's going to be about as good as we're going to get. So let's slow down here. And before we lose the light, and let's do some RCS thrusting now. 0.1. Alright, that's going to be pretty good. Let's go over here. And Come on, get... How do we get you to face this way? Not sure. We'll, No, we want to go down. Alright, we're coming in. We're, still got some sunlight time, but that goes away quickly in orbit. We're just trying to fly up to the ship. We've about half the distance so far. Doing probably 2 or 3 meters per second. Just go off that way a bit. Alright, we're under 200 meters. Got our lights on. Hard to tell the distance now. We can 100 meters. Not up. Forward. Slow down a little too much. And actually started backing away from it. Here we go. Approaching the ship. Oh, there we go. Our lights are lighting it up now. Grab a hold. Yeah, there we go. We have boarded the ship. And we did it just before the sun went down. Terrific. Now we just have to land at the Space Center. Or as near as we can. And, believe it's just where the sun set. Almost under us right now. So, I'm gonna do another orbit or two so we can land in the daytime. We now have Shurton on board. Yeah, can't fast forward any faster. What is our orbit? We're in 103 by 98. Alrighty, how are we doing? Been like 2 orbits. Oh, we're gonna need a few more orbits. Yeah. Actually, we can do this. You can go back to the Space Center. And we can time warp here. Let's actually get the sun up. There we go. Let's fly. And let's add a maneuver here. Something like that. Alright, our next maneuver is going to be really soon. In fact, I want to do it now. This will deorbit us. Right, we are now suborbital. This is just hope that we are in the atmosphere at that point, or at least slowing down enough in the atmosphere at that point. So I'd really like to land on land. We are suborbital. We are now waiting for our altitude to be between 79 and 72, so we can test these engines out. Turn off SAS. Time warp a bit here. I like this view better. That lines up with the map a little better. Okay. Let us test that engine, finally. Alright, we're about to hit the atmosphere. And the sun is about to rise. And here we go. Let's see how our guesstimate went for landing. Near the center, at least. Alright, we are in the atmosphere. But it's not nearly thick enough yet to start slowing us down. We are still picking up speed. Ooh, look at that horizon there. The sun's about to rise. There it is. Okay, we are coming across the ocean here, and hopefully we will be in the significant slowdown stage around here somewhere. If not, I will use my rocket to slow us down. But it's actually looking like it may be good. We are dropping over 100 meters per second. And we got about 20 kilometers to drop in about a minute and a half or so-ish. Before the significant slowing down, really 35 to 30 is where you start really slowing down. So since we're no longer nearly in orbit, this is the more standard view. Rotate the ship so up is up for the guys. And Space Center is just on the other side of those mountains. And we are just about to start hitting the significant slow down of the atmosphere, the thicker part of the atmosphere. So yeah, we're doing pretty good in terms of a total guesstimate of a landing. There we go. We starting to see some of the atmospheric heating. Oh, and of course, you can't see anything. Don't really see anything here. Oh, there we go. Yeah. We're down about 25. And, wow, this is going pretty good. I think I can get rid of this we are going to be pretty close. I mean, we're not going to be right at the Space Center, but, you know, we're going to be pretty darn close. In fact, we can probably make it closer. Come on. I don't think this has the thrust to lift itself off in this gravity. We are still coming down and we don't have... doesn't look like we are really affecting where we're going to be. Let's turn off SAS and let's pop the parachutes. Okay, I thought that was going to be enough parachutes. We are full of fuel, though, and we probably are going to lose this engine if we don't apply some thrust. Let's look for our shadow. Alright, let's start applying some thrust. Six is probably going to be safe, barely. Oh, well, we lost the fuel tank. We saved the engine. Well, the most important thing, though, is we saved the guys. And that we did. So let us recover the vessel. No science. Some funds. We'll have to go back and get that engine that's out there. But we got the guys. Our total reputation is 969. I was hoping to get over 1,000, but we got rescue 25. Reputation. We got 400. How is that not added to our reputation? We have 900 total. It's added to our crew. And test the stack separator. So, that's pretty much gonna do it for my first contract playthrough of Kerbal Space Program. I'm probably gonna do a few episodes here and there on some other things, but like I said, I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. I do kind of want to play with some space planes, or just planes in general, maybe not going to space. I've never really had luck making a space plane, but I've always had some fun. I haven't really videoed it, but I've had some fun trying to make some fast planes that fly high and quick. So I might do a video or two on that. And yeah, there's well, economic boom is out, so I can play with some of the new features that allows, like destructible buildings. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next Kerbal Space Program episode that I do. I'll see you guys then, and thanks for watching.